Did you know you can actually find the mythical Pokemon Shaymin in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl right now? It's crazy. Let's take a look.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we are diving into the world of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and the fact that you can actually get a mythical Shaymin right now through the use of some pretty tricky glitches and all sorts of bugs that are going on in Pokemon BDSP. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And if you haven't done so yet, check out my brand new t-shirts at teamshiny.com, where you can actually pick up their sweet Shaymin design, MANAPHY, Darkrai, and many more, including the starters. And if you use code SHINY, you'll actually get 15% off your order. So if you pick up 3 shirts or more, by the way. So check those out at teamshiny.com. But man, oh man, we got a lot to cover in this video, so let's dive in, because these glitches are crazy, and then I'm going to show you how you can get Shaymin. So big shout outs to Eclipse here. Eclipse is actually someone who compiled all this information on Twitter for us to look at and kind of make easy use of. The first one here is you can actually get stuck in Veilstone by walking into the NPC. You can get stuck behind the 2 NPCs. The quality of this image is pretty bad, but you actually get stuck behind them here, which is pretty wild. The next one is you can actually end up walking through rails when you battle with a wild Pokemon in this location, and it's pretty nuts. You can see the trainer here gets stuck and ends up being able to walk through the walls and be all over the map ultimately. Of course, Out of Bounds has been discovered by utilizing the Mach Bike in this area on Route 204, and you can ultimately get outside of the map and go all over the place. I should also say at this point, if you're gonna try any of these things, just be mindful that you could get stuck. So turn off autosave, save the game before you do it. That way you can get back, and do it at your own risk, obviously. You may have noticed that in the underground, this has happened to a handful of people, where you kind of just start walking and floating above the ground randomly, and there's some really cool glitches where you can go backwards and do moonwalks and all sorts of funny stuff, but when this happens, you have to actually reset your underground. I thought this one was pretty funny. At the beginning of the game, Barry stops you and says, oh, we need to go this way, you can't go through the tall grass, but you can actually push him off the side and just go around him, which is hilarious. This one's nuts. You can actually get softlock in Snow Point Gym and get stuck in between the snowballs and have no way to get out, and your only option is to reset the game at this point. So if you were to save in there, you're stuck forever. So that's a bad one. This one might be one of the best ones. In Candace's gym, you can actually glitch all the way through and skip the entire gym puzzle and kind of glitch your way up these stairs essentially, and this is going to be huge for speedrunners if they don't patch it. You could just skip right to Candace and skip the whole gym, which is honestly one of the most frustrating puzzles ever. Shout out to my boy Tony Daddy here. He got his licky tongue named Bertha, hit level 17 to evolve, and then all of a sudden it says Gustavo is evolving. It had the wrong name. He named it one thing, and then it evolved with a different name. I don't even know what to tell you. Now, here's where we get into how Shaymin is found through these various surf glitches. By spamming A in front of the water tile in order to surf, it has a faster input action than the other actions of the game, for example, trainer battles, so the game saves the input for surf, cuts to the battle, and then starts surfing. So you get into the battle, and then you start surfing after the battle, and then of course you're glitching in the game. After you're in the process, you can save and reset your game while you're at a specific point in the map, and then it actually gives you at a different level, height level, like stairs, and you can see that you're surfing at a different height all over the map, and this is ultimately how you're able to get Shaymin. Now for this, I'm going to give a big shout out to the user Traver, whose link I'll have in the description below, and if you want to go check out their original video of them doing the glitch, you can check it out there. But this is them actually doing the full glitch here, which I think is pretty crazy. So if you want to replicate it, I would recommend kind of taking advice from their video. They wait, they're getting off their surfing, they turn around and presumably press A to start the surfing animation. They get into a battle with this dude, and we'll kind of skip through the battle a little bit. And ultimately, he's going to beat the battle, no problemo. And then after the battle, I went a little far there. After the battle, he's actually going to continue that surf animation as soon as the battle is over. And now he's surfing on top of the trainer on what I believe is 204 or something like that. And then you're able to essentially surf above the land on your Bibarel or your HM sleeve, and you can work your way around the map and navigate your way to ultimately get to Shaymin, which is crazy. I think he ends up navigating off to the left-hand side here and does all sorts of stuff. You see he's gonna save. He's gonna close out of his game here, if I'm not mistaken, reboot the game, and then it actually glitches him back in. You'll see I'll skip through some of this reboot. And now he's still back in the game, but he's at another height level with the Bibarel, and he's gonna glitch it off the side. He's trying to figure out how to do it, and then I'm pretty sure he jumps off the side with the Bibarel. There it is. So he's able to get off the side with the Bibarel and continuously glitch with this surf glitch. He falls off of it, and then he's able to run in an area you wouldn't otherwise be able to get to. Gets back on the surf. This is crazy stuff, man. And this is so cool because I'm going to tell you guys a story. When Diamond and Pearl first came out, and this is a true story, by the way. When it first came out, the games used to come out in Japanese before they came out in English. And Pokemon Pearl came out in Japanese, and I actually had a copy because my stepmom happened to be in Japan while she was on business. So I played through Pokemon Pearl in Japanese before I played through in English. And there was a glitch where you could go to the Elite Four and surf into the door backwards, like go backwards, surf, and then you would essentially be able to utilize the underground and void your way through the game and get to any location in the game by using various step counts through the Poketch. And you can see this guy ultimately is able to get to Shaymin with this set of bugs. So some crazy stuff. So Shaymin's there. Expect to see a video like this for Darkrai, because I'm sure someone's going to figure out how to glitch to Darkrai at some point. So you're able to do these bugs and glitches to ultimately get an encounter with Shaymin right now, which is, in my opinion, super duper epic. So big shout outs to Traver for that awesome video, and a shout outs to Eclipse for compiling all those fun bugs and glitches and information. And again, if someone's able to find something for Darkrai, I'll update you here in another video. But I think this is pretty cool. I passed the question to you guys. Are you gonna try this bug out and see if you can get yourself a Shaymin, or are you just gonna let it be and wait for the official event, which I'm sure they'll do at some point? Let me know in the comments section below. And again, I just urge you to use caution. If you're gonna mess around with any of these bugs and glitches, just realize that something could go wrong. I don't know what, but you could get stuck somewhere. Your game may get messed up. I don't know. Seems like as long as you save beforehand, you could always just go back to the save. But obviously, exercise caution if you're gonna mess around with these. And let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And don't forget to pick up some awesome shirts at teamshiny.com. We've got some amazing designs there, including the brand new Shaymin shirt, which is super duper cool. And again, I'll keep you guys posted if any more of these glitches or bugs come out that are awesome and that we want to check out. So thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.